So this morning at 8:08 a.m. this happened. So watch. This guy is about to get out of his car and smack my windows. And he proceeds to cussing and swearing at me. Yup. This is road rage in Richmond Hill. Okay, let's go back to see what actually happened leading up to this. Yeah, this is pretty shitty. Like, he hit my car actually 2 times, I believe. He just came back afterwards. Okay, so all happened over here. So I was driving along. Let me slow this down a bit. So this guy was going pretty slow. So I decided to change lanes. So if we go back a little bit, I would have signaled around here, and then there was enough space to get in, but this guy decided to accelerate and start flashing me. So I guess it was a bit close, so I did decide to let him overtake after. So I changed back into the lane. I was mainly just trying to pass the white car, but he decided to follow me and tailgate me. Yeah, so let's see what happens after. So I changed lanes again because he was on that lane. I'm like, yeah, just go ahead, it's fine. And he decides to go very close, I think. Yeah, look at him. He's crossing over the line trying to run me off the road at this point. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And I look over and he's like sticking his finger at me. Okay, so I decided to just ignore it and keep going. At this point, I'm already kind of cautious because I'm pretty sure he's going to do something stupid like that again. So I decided to not let him get in front of me because I don't want him to, like sideswipe me and blame me for it. So I decided to change lanes to keep in front of him. But of course, I'm not going to like go crazy and go all out speeding. So I just go around the same speed as everyone else. And then we'll see what happens here. So remember, this is the car that is really ticked off at me right now for whatever reason. So he decides to pass. I'm like, okay, sure, pass. And then he goes right in front of me. I'm like, what the fuck? And then he tries to block me again. And then I'm just like, okay, well, that's fine. What the fuck? Yeah, so that's basically what happened. So he basically tried to get me a few times. Let me go back a bit at this point. Let's rewatch that last little bit. Okay, this part is still good. Everything's fine. Okay, so it's really over here that all the drama starts. So I let him pass me, and then he immediately changes over without signaling to try to get me to hit him. I'm like, nope. So I go over here, and then he changes back to try to block me and cause an accident, which is a bit dramatic. I'm like, what the fuck is going on at this point? So I turn back around, and then again he tries to block me. So I'm just like, okay, what is this guy trying to do? So it's at this point where this guy gets out of the car. You see, he's getting out of his car here. And then he runs over and smashes his hands on my window. Fortunately, it doesn't cause any damage, at least not that I can tell. He actually proceeds to like swear at me for a couple minutes. I think the footage cut off. I didn't open the window because I had a feeling if I open the window, he'll probably break the glass. But I did tell him, I'm like, I'm gonna call the cops, man. And then he started swearing at me some more, and I told him I have all of this on camera. And then he goes back. But then after he goes back, he decides that's not enough, so he comes back and hits the car one more time, which again is not caught on camera. So after this ordeal, once the light turns green, I pretty much just drive around him and then continue on my trip. And I don't know what he did afterwards. So yeah, pretty much sums it up. I mean, I don't know. Should I report this guy to the cops? Because he didn't really cause any damage. I'm guessing cops aren't going to do anything, but yeah. Okay, so I did actually find the footage of what happened afterwards. So this clip is basically starting where the previous one left off. Just to show you, I didn't actually get out of my car to confront him because like this is way too early in the morning and I just wanted to get home. Plus my 1-year-old puppy is still in the car and barking away. So yeah, you can see he comes back. He did hit the glass actually, and then I see the light turn green. So I'm just like, yeah, fuck you, dude. I'm going.